morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog. Where the heck are we?
We are not at the kitchen table, that is for darn sure. We are at Luxor.
This is America's Got Talent. We're doing a little backstage tour for you. But before we do that, I got a thing for Paula. You're out of here. All right.
I got the car keys.
Get ready, my friends, because this adventure starts right now.
Yep, we are back at our old stomping ground, the Luxor, on a Sunday afternoon. And just looking at it from Las Vegas Boulevard, it's awfully hard to miss the reason why we're here. It is literally plastered on the pyramid itself.
Dale, what are you doing at the Luxor today?
Well, guess what? We were invited by a young lady who works for America's Got Talent to come and do a backstage tour and maybe talk to a few people here. Believe me, Las Vegas has people that have very, very unique jobs that you probably don't have where you live, and we're going to go find out about a couple of them right now.
Our YouTube channel has provided us many unexpected benefits, but maybe none so unexpected as being approached by a viewer who is also a local and who makes us an offer we simply can't refuse. This enticing signage is everywhere, and we are so ready to see what today brings. All right, folks, in we go. So, what is AGT? America's Got Talent, of course, and it's part of the worldwide Got Talent phenomenon, the most successful reality TV format in history. It's the brainchild of entrepreneur and producer Simon Cowell and has been running on TV for a staggering 17 seasons. Now here's a fun fact. Simon Cowell has launched more superstar careers than anyone else ever. Here at Luxor, AGT is one of 4 big-name shows, but talk about timing, it opened here exactly 1 year ago this week in November 2021. Now you as a guest can take the show home with a VIP experience that you're going to see in just a few minutes, courtesy of this lovely lady, Sara Meeks. Sara invited us behind the scenes and scored us discount tickets to the show. All right, it's 3:30 and things are getting started right here in the VIP area. This is Curtis, the sales manager for StoryBox, and he is getting things set up for the VIP experience.
Hello, friends. We are backstage at the Luxor. This is America's Got Talent Las Vegas Live, and we have a couple of ladies with us today who have fascinating and unusual jobs like so many people do here in town. On my right is Sara, this is Kisa, and these ladies work for a company called StoryBox. Tell us about StoryBox.
Yeah, StoryBox started over a decade ago now, down in San Francisco, and since we've expanded across the country and even into Malaysia and Dubai. We're focused on providing photographic experiences that guests cannot create on their own.
So in other words, you can't like bring your iPhone in and have this beautiful backdrop and whatever like you guys can do.
Absolutely. So we use technology and AI specifically to create different backgrounds and scenes that guests would not be able to get anywhere else.
So Sara, you're going to be doing that a little bit later today, right?
Yes, I do the VIP and the premium experience. You get your red carpet photo, you get one in front of the bus that you guys are going to show later on. You also get to sit down on the judges' table, same on the buzzer. You get a couple of photos. We have an amazing experience. It's a full interactive.
We're going to observe all of this happening, and we'll show you as well. So excited. Thank you, ladies. This was so fun.
The StoryBox team doesn't just take photos, they're also artists. Say hi to Samantha.
Tell me, what is your technique? How do you do this?
So these are all digitally painted on my iPad on Procreate. Some of these photos, I based them off of photos that I took myself for some of them. So Brandon and Dustin, I took those reference photos myself and then painted over them. And then Nightbird's photo is from her audition video. And then Preacher's photo was from his assistant who I asked to take the photo of, and then I painted over all of that.
Samantha told us that she gifts the art pieces to the performers as keepsakes. Now, if you're a viewer of America's Got Talent on NBC, you may have seen these golden busts of the show's star judges: Howie Mandel, Heidi Klum, Sofia Vergara, and host Terry Crews. Note that there isn't one of Simon Cowell, the show's creator. Get ready, because Sarah's going to tell you that story right now.
All right, so last season, Simon pranked Sophia. He made her think that she accidentally shot him with an arrow. She was so angry about it. And Sophia, as she is, she only gets revenge. So what she did is she created a whole bunch of busts. She made everybody else's face perfect, and she made Simon's face goofy. So she went in, she made sure that Howie, Heidi, Sophia, and Terry, she made sure all of their faces were perfect, except for Simon.
Oh, they are really good. Mm-hmm. They're perfect likenesses.
But then this is her messing with Simon.
So distorting it, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is her telling them, like, you know, get in on the joke. Everybody, we're going to prank Simon. He's going to be so upset. And there's his bust. He was so upset. Like, if you look at his face, and he was legit mad about it.
Yeah, we could tell. And he's on camera, so he can't, like, really react probably as angrily as he was. So let's fast forward. What happened then?
All right, so we're going to come down here. We have all of the busts from that episode last season. We did have Simon's bust up here until a couple of months ago. Howie and Simon came in. They played a big, huge prank on a whole bunch of VIPs. Howie accidentally pushed a VIP into the bust. It hit the ground right here, shattered everywhere, and now we no longer have the bust. This is the photo that Simon wanted us to put up because he is so vain.
So those of you who might have seen that was actually in episode 16. The whole thing was on the TV show America's Got Talent, and it's hilarious.
Okay, VIPs, it's 4 p.m. The cameras are queued up for your photo at the desk, at the busts, and on the red carpet. You are due in between 4:30 and 5, and we are going to just step out of the way. All right, Storybox crew, it's time to work your magic.
Hello, friends. So we had that little whirlwind adventure behind the scenes over at America's Got Talent, and we've got a little wait time before the show starts and the VIP experience. We thought we'd come upstairs to the Luxor food court and get something to eat. I need to rant. We got a burger, and we're sharing a fry at Johnny Rockets. $35.
Are you serious?
Dale's
I
shocked.
thought you said 25.
$35. You only save $1 if you say you don't want fries on that second sandwich. And prior to that, downstairs we got a water and an apple juice for $13. So far, we're in it for $48 and nothing's happened yet. Rant over.
This is my burger from Johnny Rockets. It's huge. I had no idea. Let me take a bite. I don't usually like to eat on camera, but hey, that's pretty good. That's not a bad burger at all.
Okay, we didn't want to miss a thing, so we hustled ourselves back down to the Luxor Theater at 5, and we got 1 hour till showtime. All is in readiness for the 900 or so guests arriving for tonight's performance. Promptly at 5:15, Sara waves in the first of the crowd, and away we go. Everybody attending the show is going to get a chance for a souvenir photo on the red carpet, also handled by the Storibox folks. Now, speaking of the red carpet, earlier this afternoon, Sara took us back here for a look-see of the setup, the cameras, and the backdrop. And then Paula took a stroll down the entire length of the red carpet all the way to the theater lobby. It's a long way down there. That's Sara and myself at the other end. Enough playing. Back to business. As the guests come through, Samantha and the crew grab a photo of each party. Everybody gets a little card with a unique QR code. You can step over to the kiosks and check them out before or after the show, or view them on your phone later via the Storibox website. Sara gave us the full VIP package, so we have a huge selection of fun pics to download and share. As you step inside the lobby of the Luxor Theater, here is another photo op, but this one is a do-it-yourself, and it's got some great AGT theming. The show starts at 6 p.m. this evening, so everybody's got time to grab a beverage and some popcorn on the way to their seats. There are 2 convenient bars, one on either side, and the service was prompt and friendly. Prices are typical for the Strip, but for what it's worth, we did see a few quantity discounts on the menu. To accommodate the show, Luxor's theater has been transformed into a celebration of all things AGT. Guests are immersed in a multimedia experience, not only the extraordinary talent on stage, but digital projection, light, video, and sound. Sara tells us that the theater will seat 1,400 and sellouts are fairly common. And it's showtime. Comedian and impressionist Greg Morton comes out to warm up the crowd and do a little trivia with the audience.
In a row.
And then this happened. Ukrainian dance troupe Light Balance, with their LED costumes and hip-hop moves, opened the show. They appeared on season 12 of AGT and finished in 3rd place. Peter Antonio was our host and MC for the evening, a mentalist who appeared in season 16. And later in the show, Peter dazzled us with his mind-reading skills. Next up, 18-year-old songstress Ava Swiss, who made it to the semifinals in this year's competition. This couple blew us away with their trapeze skills. Duo Transcend is a married couple from Utah who first appeared on AGT in 2018 and then appeared on the Champions program in 2020. Now, one thing the AGT folks do in this show that we really like, they show a little clip of the performers, a bit of their backstory, which makes the performance that much richer for the audience. Deadly Games was up next, and this couple brought the danger to a whole new level with knife throwing. They appeared in season 11 and also returned for the Champions. Football player turned comedian Greg Morton brought his huge catalog of rapid-fire impressions to season 14 of AGT and got standing ovations from the judges. Here he is doing some of his beloved cartoon characters.
It's Wabbit season! Next season, Wabbit season! Wabbit season! Next season, fire!
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
All right, Paula and I both agreed that this act had to be the most original. Leah Kyle and her obsession with fashion. Just take a look. Leah is from France, and her quick change act earned her the coveted golden buzzer on AGT. Now this one got us all misty. A dance group out of Denver, Colorado called the Silhouettes. The troupe appeared on season 6, and here on the Luxor stage they absolutely blew us away in combination with Ava Swiss's vocals. Last up is vocalist Brian Justin Crum performing Elton John's classic Your Song. Brian is a San Diego native and made it to the semifinals in season 11. Let me just say that the finale is spectacular and worth the price of admission all by itself. Think The Greatest Showman, an overload of sound, light, video, and a return appearance by Light Balance. Then there's the curtain call.
The death-defying antics of Deadly Games.
And the bows. It's absolutely dazzling. Now that, my friends, was 75 minutes of entertainment with a capital E.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Give it up once again, real
How about that? What an amazing show.
And what was surprising about it to us is how patriotic it was. Simon Cowell did this thing about the American dream, and it really got us all choked up. It was beautiful.
You know what this reminded me of? And I know I'm going to date myself, but I was born in the wrong time period. I really wanted to be born back in the vaudeville days in the 20s and stuff like that. This reminded me of vaudeville.
Yeah, everybody comes out and does their one best. They put out their one best performance, and then they move on to the next act, which is very much like vaudeville.
Yeah, it really, really was an amazing show. And let me tell you, Sarah and the gang, they showed us everything that they do. And guess what? They're hiring. So,
yeah, she told us to mention that. Storibox is hiring.
Yeah.
So if you're here in town, take a look. We have to say a great big thank you to Keisa and Curtis, Samantha, and especially Sarah. She was so great in extending this offer to us, and she gave us just the most wonderful VIP package for herself. My favorite thing is this cool magnet that you can either put on your fridge or put on your desk. We love everything, Sarah. It was an amazing experience.
It really was an amazing experience. So, how did all this begin?
Interesting story. So these are not the winners of America's Got Talent. What happened was Simon Cowell and the judges got together, and they had this idea. They said, these people they're so good, they deserve to be seen. Let's make a list of the best. Who would we love to see, get some fame, get some recognition. And they sent just a call to all those folks saying, would you be interested in doing a live show in Las Vegas and doing your America's Got Talent act? And
guess what?
The result is...
Guess what? So that means that if you come to see the show maybe a month from now, you won't see the same acts because they rotate them. Am I right?
Yeah, actually, the ones that started last November, some of them are still with the show. Some of them have been swapped out for others. So it is constantly evolving and changing, which makes it really exciting and a possibility to go back and see it again.
So I highly recommend this show. I highly recommend you getting the VIP experience and meeting Sarah and the gang because they're super, super nice, right?
They are, and you're going to take home some wonderful memories from America's Got Talent, Las Vegas Live.
All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people, Paul?
Not today. We can't cap what we just did. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Everyone.
You're out of here.